Hello dear students, I am SD Patil from Mahatma Gandhi Vidya Mandir's MHG Junior College, Malegaon Camp. Friends, today we are going to learn section 3 writing skill and there is important topic 3.4 interview. So friends, let us discuss how to conduct an interview. First upon, this topic mainly for 11th and 12th standard students who wish to learn how to attempt question 7a in board exam. We all know that question number 7a is preparing a set of 8 to 10 questions for an interview. So students, today we will learn how to prepare a set of 8 to 10 questions for the interview. First upon, let's have a look at the scheme of marking question. This question carried 4 marks in total. Out of 4 marks, 2 marks are reserved for question relevant to situation. It means question should be based on interviewee's choice of career, his or her social work, his or her experience, etc. 1 mark is for proper sequence of questions. It is expected that there should be an introductory questions at the beginning, some probing questions and one concluding question at the end. And remaining 1 marks is for style, language and grammar. Question should be in simple language and it grammatically correct. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, मुलाखत या घटकासाठी एकूण 4 मार्कांचा प्रश्न परीक्षेत विचारला जातो. या 4 मार्कांपैकी 2 मार्क्स हे मुलाखतदाराचे क्षेत्र, त्याचे सामाजिक कार्य, त्यांचे अनुभव याविषयी विचारलेल्या प्रश्नांसाठी दिले जातात. तसेच 1 मार्क हा प्रश्नांची योग्य मांडणी यासाठी दिला जातो. उरलेला 1 मार्क हा भाषा, प्रश्न विचारण्याची शैली व व्याकरण वापरून परंतु साध्या भाषेत परंतु व्याकरणदृष्ट्या बरोबर विचारलेल्या प्रश्नांसाठी दिला जातो. अशा पद्धतीने गुणदान या प्रश्नासाठी केलेलं असतं. नाऊ लेट मी एक्सप्लेन व्हॉट ॲन इंटरव्ह्यू. इंटरव्ह्यू मीन्स according to Oxford Dictionary, interview means a formal meeting at which somebody is asked questions in order to find out their opinion about something. Students, in these definitions, the word formal is very important. As interview is a formal meeting, we need to follow formalities and common courtesy while framing questions. Now, let us discuss some guidelines that we need to remember while framing questions. Now, listen students. Our first guideline, begin with a cardinal welcome. Student, as you know that an interview is a formal meeting, we should begin with according to welcome to the interview. You should greet the person and express the attitude for granting the appointment for the interview. For example, you can write good morning or good evening sir or madam. I am grateful to you for consenting the appointment for the interview. However, not a single mark is result for introduction and breaking. It is expected as does not sound good to ask question abruptly and directly. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, मुलाखत घेत असताना अगोदर आपण ज्याची मुलाखत घेत आहोत त्या मुलाखतदाराचं स्वागत आपण केलं पाहिजे. तसेच मुलाखतीच्या सुरुवातीला गुड मॉर्निंग सर किंवा मॅडम किंवा गुड इव्हनिंग सर मॅडम अशी सुरुवात आपण केली पाहिजे. नेक्स्ट गाईडलाईन, क्वेश्चन शुड एमर्ज फ्रॉम द इमिजिएट कॉन्टेक्स्ट. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, द पर्सन टू बी इंटरव्ह्यूड हॅज अचीव्ड something spectacular or award recently. The question should be based on it. मुलाखत घेताना मुलाखतदाराने नुकतेच एखादे बक्षीस किंवा काही शोध लावले असतील तर त्यावर आधारित प्रश्न आपण विचारले पाहिजे. नेक्स्ट, ऑल क्वेश्चन शुड बी ओपन एंडेड क्वेश्चन सो दॅट द पर्सन टू बी इंटरव्ह्यू will get scope to express his opinion. Open-ended questions generally begins with how, what, and why. For example, instead of did your family support you, you should ask how did your family support you. मुलाखतदाराचे मत जाणून घेण्यासाठी आपण ओपन एंडेड क्वेश्चनचा वापर करून त्या प्रश्नांची सुरुवात हाऊ, व्हॉट आणि व्हायने केली पाहिजे. उदाहरणार्थ, त्यांच्या फॅमिलीने त्यांना केलेला सपोर्ट याविषयी त्यांचं मत आपण जाणून घेतलं पाहिजे. मग अशा पद्धतीच्या प्रश्नांची सुरुवात आपण हाऊ, व्हॉट आणि व्हायने केली पाहिजे. नेक्स्ट गाईडलाईन, questions should be in proper sequence and relevant to the situations. Students, it is expected that there should be an introductory questions beginning, then 5 or 6 probing questions based on his or her choice of career, his or her social work experience, and the end they should be closing questions. प्रश्नांची सुरुवात करताना आपण त्यांच्या कार्याशी निगडीत किंवा सिच्युएशनला सूट होतील अशा योग्य प्रश्नांची मांडणी करून प्रश्न विचारले पाहिजेत. तसेच 5 ते 6 प्रॉबिंग क्वेश्चन जे त्यांच्या करिअर, सामाजिक कार्य, अनुभव यांच्याशी निगडीत असले पाहिजेत. नेक्स्ट गाईडलाईन, डू नॉट यूज एस्नो टाईप क्वेश्चन्स. Esno type question means questions that begins with auxiliary verb and answer in expected with their in the affirmative or in the negative. Hence, the interviewee will not be able to express his or her view openly. मुलाखत घेत असताना शक्यतो एस नो टाईप क्वेश्चनचा वापर करू नये, कारण एस नो टाईप क्वेश्चन्स विचारल्यामुळे मुलाखतदार त्यांचे मत, त्यांचा कल या प्रश्नांमध्ये स्पष्ट करू शकत नाही. 1 किंवा 2 प्रश्न आपण विचारू शकतो, पण जास्तीत जास्त या प्रश्नांचा वापर केल्यास आपण त्यांचे मत जाणून घेऊ शकत नाही. म्हणून एस नो टाईप क्वेश्चन्स विचारणे आपण शक्यतो टाळले पाहिजे. अँड फायनली, थँक्स गिविंग notes. At the end, Thanksgiving notes. Thanksgiving notes means expressing your gratitude for sparing time, expressing views and opinions on various topics freely and openly. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, मुलाखतीचा शेवट थँक्सगिव्हिंग नोट्सने म्हणजेच मुलाखतदाराच्या आभाराने केला पाहिजे, कारण मुलाखत देणाऱ्या व्यक्तीने त्याचा मौल्यवान वेळ, त्यांचं मत, तसेच त्यांनी वेगवेगळ्या टॉपिक्सवर मांडलेले मुद्दे, त्यांनी दिलेली त्यांची मतं याबद्दल आपण त्यांचे आभार मानले पाहिजे. नाऊ स्टुडंट्स, लेट अस सी सम जनरल इंटरव्ह्यू क्वेश्चन्स. First questions, how did you turn to this field? Second question, what challenges did you face in the early stage? Third, How did your family support you to fulfill your dream? 4. What do you think is the turning point in your life? And 5 number, how did you feel at the zenith of success? 6. How do you manage your professional life and personal life? And last question, what message would you like to share with us? These are some general interview questions. Now, let us understand how to attempt these questions with the example in a better way. For example, you have been assigned the task of interviewing a well-reputed surgeon of your city. Prepare a set of 8 to 10 questions to be asked to him. And its answer is, good morning, Dr. Kulkarni. At the outset, let me thank you for your sparing some time for the interview. Now, first questions. How did you turn to the medical area? Second question. What challenges did you face in the early stage? Third question. How did your family support you to fulfill your dream? Fourth, how do you feel at the zenith of success? Fifth, what is your opinion about cut practice in your field? Sixth, what do you think are the major challenges in your field? 8. What measures do you think will be effective to solve the said challenges? And last question, what is your message for the newcomers in your field? And last, Thanksgiving notes. Thank you once again for sharing your thoughts with us. It was nice to meet you. Thank you and all the best for your future plan.